Excuse me?
Hey there. I get to pick. Alright.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. As a tradition of this show, we normally start with picking nickname.
Awesome.
So can you please pick one of them?
I guess, yeah.
Alright, what's your name?
Bong Nam.
Hello, Bongnam. Let's get started.
Let's do it.
So, Bongnam, can you introduce yourself a little bit, please?
Of course. My name is Bong Nam. I am a visual artist, a curator and a producer here in Melbourne. I do lots of different types of art myself. I love using collage, but also lots of drawing and painting in my artwork. And I also love to put on exhibitions like this one that we're currently in here.
Were you born in Melbourne?
I was born in Melbourne my whole life and been living here. Although I do have a Greek background. All my family is from Greece originally.
As you lived here for a while, can you tell us the advantage of living in Melbourne?
I think Melbourne's full of everything and anything, especially as an artist. There's lots of creative opportunities here in Melbourne. I don't think there's as much in other parts of the world. I love Melbourne because of that. I also love Melbourne because of all the different parks and beautiful spaces that we have around, especially close to the city. Yeah, they're my favourite things. Maybe the food too.
Why did you choose this place, Abbotsford, for your exhibition?
I've always come to the Abbotsford Convent. I live really, really close by, maybe 100 metres away. And I always come here to get a coffee in the morning. And I think it's really, really beautiful. So I thought, why not also have an exhibition here?
And can you tell us about Abbotsford a little bit?
It's a very, very sunny area most of the time. There's lots and lots of parks around because it's really close to the Yarra River. So there's not a lot of homes here, only because it's a lot of park, which is really nice. So if you do live here, you're usually very lucky because there's lots of parks around. It used to be, well, this area specifically, the Abbotsford Convent, it used to be a nunnery, so there used to be nuns that lived here, and now it's completely changed. Now it's just arts things, exhibitions and shows and beautiful gardens.
What are you thinking at the moment?
I'm thinking this is going to be better there. Yeah.
Hey, Bongnam.
Yes.
What was your childhood dream?
My childhood dream was always to be an artist. I remember watching like shows, then it would be people making things and like teaching us kids to make things, and I always thought I wanted to do that. I always just wanted to make things. I don't think I ever wanted to be a painter necessarily or a photographer. I think I just wanted to be an artist, whatever that meant.
When did you decide that you wanted to be an artist?
I probably decided when I was really, really young that I wanted to be an artist. But when I actually made the decision to be an artist, I think I was much, much older. I thought I couldn't be an artist for so long, so I didn't know how I would make money being an artist. I think it was when I was maybe 22 that I started to say, hey, I'm clever enough, I can make this work.
So that's how you started?
Yeah, I was always drawing and painting, but always just as a hobby. And I didn't think that would ever make money, but then I had my first exhibition when I think I was 21, maybe 22. And I sold a few works in that show, which was really exciting. And everyone supported me so much, so I was like, I think I can keep doing this. Yeah.
As an artist, it seems to me like any other jobs, generating income would be necessary for making a living and also keep things going. If I may ask, how would artists like yourself make income?
Lots of different ways. I think as an artist you have to be very clever about making sure that it's coming from lots of different things, because sometimes something doesn't always work out. You can't always do an exhibition, or you can't always be selling works, so I think you have to do lots of things. So I run workshops almost every week, teaching people how to make art and how to be creative, and I run exhibitions every now and then, sometimes big ones like this, where we hopefully get some money from the government to run them. But then sometimes I run them just for me, where I hopefully can sell a few artworks. So that's where my income comes from.
Is this year the first year of this exhibition?
This is actually the second year of this exhibition. So this is Arise number 2. So last year we were in a much smaller space, maybe this big, and it was tiny, but we packed so many artists in there and it was really nice. We sold out, we sold so many of the artworks, and yeah, now this year, because of so much success last year, we went way bigger. So you've got, this show is now expanding to this whole hallway here, also then on the other side, and there's rooms all the way down here for ages, and yeah, so many incredible things now that we can do because of the successes. We've made it so possible. All the way down here, all the way down here. It's pretty large and incredible. I don't think I could ever have made it possible without so many incredible artists bringing people into the show to make it also successful. If it wasn't for all of them, it wouldn't be possible.
How did it get its name, Arise?
The first group of people in the show the first time, we were actually all working on the name together. I brought all the artists together and I said, I want to put on a show for us because we're all emerging artists. And I said, we need to think of a name. And we had lots and lots of different names. I can't even remember any of the others. Beyond and Above, or like all these one words. And we finally came across just Arise, because that's what we wanted to do with the exhibition. We all wanted to sort of push ourselves up in order to propel us. So we thought of Arise and it was perfect. It meant exactly what we needed to do, and yeah, we stuck with it.
So Bongnam, what motivated you to open this exhibition?
I wanted to open this exhibition so that I could help other emerging artists like myself do exactly what I'm struggling with. I think it's really, really hard to find places that allow you to put their artworks on white walls. So I wanted to make it easier for everyone. So not only for myself, but encourage all these other people to come join me.
What was the most hardship when you opening this exhibition?
Probably putting it all together. It is a lot of admin work. It's so much admin work. I think I've been organizing it for 6 months now and thinking about it since last year. So much work in regards to that. But then second would be actually putting everything up, because it takes so long to make it look like this, so long to make it perfect. Usually you have to do all the measuring, so you have to measure up from the floor to 1,500 millimeters, so that it's the middle, so that every artwork is in the middle. And then you have to figure out how you're going to get it up and down, and then mark it out, and then finally pin it. And sometimes that takes hours and hours to do all of the works in the show.
And what is it that makes you feel rewarded?
The most rewarding thing about the show is the nights where everyone comes through and has a look at the works. Knowing that other people get to see how beautiful they are and sometimes buy them is easily the most rewarding part of it, because I think that's what I want for everyone. That's what I always want for me, so I'm really happy when it happens for other people too.
Could you tell us which type of artworks are predominantly featured in this exhibition?
It's a lot of different type of artworks, to be honest. There's so many different types of works. Some are photography, some are painting, some are drawing. There's even fashion pieces, big range. So I didn't want to say no to anyone's type of art. I tried to say yes to every single type of art so that we could have like a really big, different array of artwork. So there's a lot of different things.
How did they apply for this exhibition, the artists?
So I tapped lots of people on the shoulders that I knew that I thought would be perfect for the exhibition. And then I also did an open call out on Instagram asking people that create art if they wanted to be a part of it, as long as they were an emerging artist or an early career artist. I said yes to lots of them, and yeah, they just told me what they wanted to do, and I said yes or no.
Let's say if I just arrived in Melbourne, would like to start my own career as an artist, what channel or steps would you recommend to take to make their names known?
I think it's really, really important to always have an Instagram account. I think everyone's on Instagram, and that's where you can really, really well showcase your artwork, because artwork is generally visual. So I think have a good Instagram account, post all of your artwork there so people can see, and try and find places like this that offer space for you to exhibit your works. I think you got to slowly do it. There's no quick way to do it overnight. It takes a long, long time. So find spaces like this where you can exhibit your work, and slowly, slowly build that up, build the amount of people looking at your artwork, and yeah, you'll eventually find ways to be successful in it.
Could you please promote your exhibition?
This is Arise Volume 2. It's the second exhibition that we've done like this, featuring over 50 artists from all across Melbourne, and they're all working in different things, exploring different things, but they've all come together for this exhibition. And you can find all the details on Instagram at Zap Exhibitions. We have a closing celebration party on Friday night where there's tickets on the door and also available online. They are either $15 or $25, and on that night we also have so many performers, so people doing music, dance, drag, spoken word, there's live painting, there's tattoo artists, there's all these awesome performances. They are going to be walking down these hallways, there's going to be DJs here as well, playing music all night, and yeah, you also get a free drink with your ticket for you to enjoy. There's going to be market stalls outside. It's going to be a big celebration. So yeah, come on down. It will be really, really fun, and you get to see all the artwork here while you're at it.
Can they be drunk in this place?
Of course, we love getting a little bit drunk, but not too much. This is my Instagram account at Zap Exhibitions, and at Sakuras Arts is my personal Instagram account for my art things.
Does this exhibition have specific target audience?
No, I think it's open to everyone. Everyone who appreciates art is all welcome here. As long as you appreciate it, you can come on down.
Wow, Bongnam, you have a special talent. Is it your artwork?
Thank you. Yes, this is my artwork. These are recycled street posters. So these were posters that were pushed and pasted onto walls outside in the streets. And obviously there's lots of them. This is all many posters. So what they normally do is put them on the wall, and then the following week they'll put another and another and another. And this is, yeah, me working with them.
Hey Bongnam, what do you consider your daily motivation?
I'm really motivated by colour. I love going to my studio. I love creating, and usually with colour. So creating like very vibrant and bright works, that's what gets me out of bed in the morning. I'm always wanting to do it.
When do you feel most alive?
Ooh. Probably when I'm creating too. I think when I'm creating in really big formats, when I go really big like this, I get really excited. So maybe when I'm doing big things. When I do small things, not so much, that's fine. But big things, I get excited and I feel really happy.
What would you describe life?
How would I describe life? Life is a very big, confusing journey. I don't think any of us really know the answer to any of it. I think we all think we do. I think sometimes we think we have it under control, but I don't really think we do. Mm-hmm. So they drew that, how they sort of...
Do you have any hobbies?
Just making art. I wish I had another hobby. I do like going to the beach. I really love spending time at the beach. I love going swimming a lot of the time when it's warm, because it can get really cold here in Melbourne in the winter. Definitely not in the winter. But yeah, going to the beach. I also have started to learn how to DJ, which I really love doing. I bought these, and yeah.
Are you closing now?
All closing now. That's the end of the day. We had a very big day today.
How did it go today?
It was good. It was good. It was really sunny out here, so lots and lots of people came and hung out on the grass over there. And then, yeah, I think maybe a lot of people came through, which was really nice, and they all really loved it, which was good.
What do you feel when you see many people coming into your exhibition that you organize?
I think it brings me lots of joy. It made me really happy, because I've worked really hard for this, so to make this all happen. So I'm really glad that everyone likes it. I think it's also a big sigh of relief, so I'm like, oh, now, time to rest.
Hey Bongnam,
Yes.
How many visitors did you have today, if you remember?
We were getting about 50 people at least an hour for most of the day. So probably a lot of people. I was here from 10 o'clock in the morning. At 4 o'clock I was supposed to close, but I stayed later because there were so many people still coming by. So how many is that? Probably more than 400 people came through today. Really busy, but it is the weekend and it was beautiful weather, so we're lucky. And then I went and I think that was, oh gosh, 8 hours or something.
This may be a little bit serious question. How would you like to be remembered?
Good question. I think, I haven't thought about this a lot. I don't think I want to necessarily be remembered for my art. I think I wanted to be remembered as someone who cared though and tried to make it for other people, I think, or who cared for other people. I think I'd rather be remembered as that than someone who did cool art, I think. But I'm not too sure. That's a tricky question. I'll have to think about it.
Do you have life goals?
Yes, definitely. I think I always have some life goals for like the next few years. Beyond that, I don't really know. If I'm still making art in a few years, I think that's fantastic. I think that's my first life goal because I know that's what I want to do. So if I can continue to do that, I think that would be amazing. But I really want to have a big solo exhibition next year, just for myself. I haven't had a solo exhibition for over a year now. So it'd be really cool to do that because I have lots of ideas that I want to put out there. And beyond that, maybe travel the world. I want to go take my art and do this, like have an exhibition, but like overseas somewhere. That would be really cool. I had a shop, I think, but...
Hey Bongnam.
Yeah.
If you could say a few words to those who have attended this exhibition and those who will come in the future, what would you say?
I would say 2 things. Keep supporting emerging artists. It's really hard for people to be creative and to stay being creative. So continue to support them. Keep buying art. Keep coming to their shows. If you can't afford it, yeah, just come to their shows. Send them love. And if you have any inkling inside, be creative. You should also do art. I think everyone should do art in any way, shape or form, whether it's making something with their hands or if it's drawing or making a painting or even singing. I think everyone should stay creative.
And now, if you could say a few words to all the artists, what would you say?
Congratulations on being an artist. It's such a hard thing to do. It is really not easy. So claps to you all. Well done. And continue being an artist if you can. Well done.
Just a little quick question. I think the time is not right. That's an art, right?
Yeah, it's an art piece.
Wow.
Stage, if you're in line for food, I guess you can stay there. Western Australia country, Midwest.
Be here. They told me 2 hands. I wanna play with you.
A lot of people have come to the exhibition today, and how do you feel?
I feel like I'm still on adrenaline. My head is still going like this, and it's been so exciting though. So many people giving me hugs and things, so welcomed into the space, they've all loved it. So many artworks sold. I think lots of things I'm feeling. Very high up in the sky.
Alright, Bongnam, what an inspirational day. Would you like to say anything for closing up your episode?
I think thank you for listening if you've listened and watched this far. So honoured to be a part of this. Thank you, Jay, for including me on this little project, and yeah, thank you. 감사합니다. 기다릴게요.